this is the dress.
You ready? Let's go.
Hold on to your hats. This is Don't Tell the Bride.
What do you think?
You look really nice.
Do I?
Only the bravest of brides
Oh, I'm really scared.
would let their groom organise the biggest day of their life. Alone.
She's gonna love it, I know she is. But she'll probably kill me.
The grooms get £12,000
No strippers.
and the brides get no say in how it's spent. With a million ways to splash the cash
I got married on a battleship.
And black for Vegas, baby.
and a million things to organise.
I don't know what she wants.
It's well stressing me out.
Can the guys pull it off in just 3 weeks?
I can't do it.
And will it be for better? Or for worse?
After 10 minutes, I want to get it off.
You've ripped the whole family apart.
This is hell on earth.
Tonight, Surf Mad Mitch
It's just a bit of junky fun, you know?
is giving landlubber Laura
Oh my God, this is really exciting.
the beach-themed wedding he's always wanted.
Swimwear.
No, I'm really worried.
How will Mitch cope with a bevy of bolshy bridesmaids?
£1. It was £1. £1.
Will he manage to impress his future mother-in-law?
Fancy dress.
I'm gonna break his kneecaps.
And will the best swell of the summer wipe out all his good intentions?
Yeah, that's sick.
Can this surf dude get away with giving this beach babe the wedding of his dreams?
Wash away this wedding shenanigans.
Oh God.
Today, 31-year-old Laura is moving out of the Newquay home she shares with 31-year-old James, known to all as Mitch.
Oh my God. Is this actually happening? This isn't funny.
I was weeping.
The pair got together 4 years ago when they bumped into each other on a night out.
There he was, and
Never looked back,
got
did
together,
you?
and that was it, really. Been together ever since.
I fancied the pants off her.
So much so that Mitch decided to propose.
Took Laura down on the beach for a little walk. Had pocketed an oyster shell with a blue tack diamond ring inside it. Blue tack was there for safety because I've got a bit of a track record for losing stuff. And popped the question, didn't I?
You did, very well.
Aw.
They might seem like the perfect couple, but one of them has a dirty little secret. Mitch has a mistress.
Well, there was this one time I went to a wedding with Laura and I didn't really see the harm in slipping off. It was only down the road.
He disappeared for about 40 minutes,
It was only a quick one, do you know what I mean?
and we didn't really speak for much of the meal.
Yes, Mitch is hopelessly in love with surfing.
Surfing, once we're married, would be his second wife or his mistress, because surfing it's his life. You know, it doesn't mean he loves me any less, it is just who he is.
Mitch's passion goes back more than 20 years and has influenced every part of his life.
He didn't go to college because of the fact that he couldn't surf when he wanted to, and it was very restrictive.
I sort of felt like I didn't have a choice, which is the level of addiction that I was at that age.
Even his job is geared around surfing. He's now a part-time lifeguard and part-time board fixer. Very part-time.
If there's not swell, I'll catch up on work. If there's good waves, I'll have a day off and surf 3 times.
And with Laura's budding photography business yet to take off, the couple simply couldn't afford to get married.
Money was no object.
Yeah.
I think it's got to be the platinum one with the massive stone that would take your eye out.
But now they can afford it, nothing's going to stop Mitch and Laura from making it work. Even past experience.
We have seen some bad examples of marriage. You know, both of our parents are split.
Watch me lick the knife.
No.
But we have been together for 4 years, and I want to cement the relationship.
I plan to learn from their mistakes, which is what you probably should do with your parents, and what I expect my children to do with me.
Laura knows exactly how she wants to start her married life with Mitch.
My dream wedding would be classy, romantic, beautiful. It has to be a sophisticated, elegant day. And don't get it wrong.
You only get to do this once.
I know.
I'll try.
My biggest fear for the wedding is that if the surf's good, that will take priority over anything else. And obviously the bridesmaids are going to be a big problem for him.
Laura has 9 of them.
This whole bridesmaid thing is sounding a lot of hard work.
They are a challenging bunch.
So, yeah, we'll see how that pans out.
I don't think he has a clue how difficult it's going to be.
The time has come for Laura to say goodbye.
Thank you, Zoe. Be good. Love you.
Love you too.
See you soon, okay?
Next time she sees Mitch, hopefully it won't be in the sea.
Love you.
The biggest day of her life is now in this surf bum's hands.
I think he will start, hopefully, making a plan.
I'm just going to head down the beach, go for a surf.
Just try and get my head around the fact that I don't get any say at all.
Yeah.
Laura's going to be spending the next 3 weeks sofa surfing with several of her bridesmaids, starting with Jodie and Amy. They know Mitch all too well.
What's he more than likely to be doing right now?
Surfing,
Yeah.
of course, we all know it.
We just need to do, like, wave dances to make sure it doesn't there's no surf.
That's the thing, if the surf's amazing over the next 3 weeks,
I know.
he's not going to get anything.
Your biggest day of your life depends upon the surf forecasts over the next 3 weeks.
Yeah, basically.
BBC Radio Cornwall.
The surf forecast for today, 1 to 4 feet and cleanish on the north coast. On the south coast is 0 to a foot and generally flat.
Mitch's best dude, fellow surf nut Joe, is going to be staying with him to help plan Laura's dream wedding.
Yo.
The pair have surfed together since they were kids.
It's sick.
Yeah, I'm stoked, honoured, it's good.
But what do the bridesmaids make of the best man?
Joe is very laid back, very chilled.
Yep, they don't come any more laid back than Joe.
Joe is away with the fairies.
It's quite comfy like this, though.
He's just like Planet Joe Moran.
In the old days, they used to walk under the swords when the knights get married. You could do it with surfboards, you know, all the boys holding their boards up like that.
The pair of them together is a little bit worrying.
Yeah.
But Mitch will also have the cream of the Fistral Beach surf scene to count on.
It's not pumping, is it?
Alongside best dude Joe, he's roped in fellow Newquay locals Ollie and Sam.
Venue and dress, priorities.
Where'd you go to get a wedding dress?
Just from Primark. Yeah, I do. The stress of the dress, I think I need to sort of just do that quite fast. So, venues, I really want it to be around Fistral. This is where we've all grown up, isn't it? This is our stomping grounds. See if we can get what I consider to be my dream day. And I'm sure Laura will love that. Lots to do, but first things first, venue. Tomorrow. Stop. Yeah, boys.
But when tomorrow comes, and before any wedding planning can happen, the surf forecast throws a spanner in the works.
Looks like Thursday, we've got a big swell hitting. So that means it's a great time for us to go on our surf stag trip.
I mean, leaving on Thursday is going to leave us a bit tight, but time and tide wait for no man, do they? We've got a lot to do today then, boy.
Really, we need to get the venue sorted, the dress, and get the invites out. It's Tuesday today, and we leave on Thursday.
Go away and pick up the pieces when we come back.
Sounds good to me.
Over on the south coast of Cornwall, close to where she grew up, Laura's taking another of her bridesmaids, Kate, to see her ideal wedding venue, the Veen.
How gorgeous is that
Dream place.
It's really beautiful, isn't it?
Look at that view.
I know. It's just so isolated. There's nobody else around. You know, you just have your guests, and that is it.
Nobody else wandering around having a nose.
Exactly.
It's your day.
Laura's wedding would get plenty of sticky beakers if she got married on Fistral Beach, Cornwall's surfing mecca. But it's Mitch's home territory, so it's where he's starting his search. Overlooking Mitch's regular surf spot is the bustling Fistral Blue restaurant. Very imaginative.
Obviously, you know you're right onto the beach then, as you're out there.
Set up a little slide here for the high tide.
Little slide, we can get them down, yeah.
I would hate for a venue to be tacky. I mean, I'd hate a pub or something like that. Restaurants probably aren't great.
Come in and sprinkle some sand on the floor and stuff, yeah?
There'll be sand on the floor anyway, all your guests coming out there.
I'd hate to get married in a room that isn't traditional enough.
I like the boards on the wall as well.
It's the setting for it, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, it's so panoramic, isn't it? You can just see the whole of Fistral, all the headlands on both sides, maybe minus the Calippo flag. You know, it's absolutely brilliant.
Tacky really is my main issue.
Better not mention the massive fish and chip shop downstairs then, Mitch.
The ceremony room. This is where it will all happen.
Da, 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 da.
Picture it? You got a good idea?
I really can.
But Laura is picturing something a tad more elegant.
I could see myself getting married in here, definitely. There is a massive amount of class and sophistication to this place. Illusions of grandeur.
Yeah.
I think these chairs are pretty perfect. I don't think you really need covers. They're kind of like the
sea and the sand.
Perfect.
If it was my decision, this would be my dream venue.
Shame it's not your decision. Mitch is planning to hold the entire wedding on his local beach. There's just one catch. Fistral Blue would sink the budget.
It's basically in between £6 and £6.50 for the day and about £4 for the evening.
Mitch's dream venue, a busy restaurant above a fish and chip shop, would wipe out 4/5 of his budget. And it's not exactly going to sweep his bride off her feet either.
I would love him to choose this venue. Really would love it. Imagine in my dress, sweeping round the corner.
Mitch may have fallen for Fistral Blue, and he might be in a massive rush, but even he can't commit 10 grand without first finding Laura a dress.
Oh, it's pumping out there today, look.
Might have to put the wedding dress shopping off for another day, Mitch.
Could be, couldn't it? Or maybe just do it really fast.
Fast it is, then. Laura might not be allowed to choose her own wedding dress, but she's free to dream.
Oh my God, this is really exciting.
She's looking for her perfect dress with Mum Jan and bridesmaid Amy.
Let yourself go.
Right.
Go for it.
That was lovely.
But it doesn't take long for her co-pilots to take control.
I don't think you should have pure white. I think you need something
but
toned a
this
little.
is sticking out to me.
It's too white.
I like it when it's all blingy, but you know when they have like flowers on it?
I'm with Amy. I think it's old-fashioned. Yeah.
I prefer that one.
I prefer that one to that one.
The
because
colour's more you.
It's too bulky.
No?
No. Can't see you in that one.
Mum and Amy are quite opinionated.
It's vital. Absolutely vital. No bride is complete without the right wedding dress. Hopefully he'll get it right.
With just a couple of hours till the shop's shut, Mitch is cutting his dress search fine.
This little puppy.
No.
No? This little puppy?
That's
quite
pretty
nice.
That's really nice. Oh, there's a lot of trail on it, though, isn't there?
Can you just hack the tail off it?
If you wanted to, you could, yeah.
Love this one. This is gorgeous. I really like how long the back is as well, the train.
But a long train, or even tail, isn't quite what Mitch has in mind.
It's a shorter dress if you're looking for something that's a little bit different from the norm.
Reminds me of an oil filter.
Might be one just to put on the
Yeah, I think so.
potential.
I mean, it's definitely one that the budget would love.
And then Mitch spots a potential winner.
I mean, that looks to me like the one that she would dream of.
You've obviously got good taste.
How much is that puppy in the window?
2.5G.
Is that what it is?
I wouldn't say it's about spending the most money, it's about getting the right dress.
2.5 grand.
Whether that costs £500 or £5,000, you know, it's by the by. It's about what the dress means to you.
Or what it means to Mitch.
It's a small price to pay to make sure the rest of my life goes swimmingly.
I really like it.
I really like it,
but it's not.
I just think it looks creased.
Of course, it's not just Laura Mitch has to please. It's also his future mother-in-law.
I don't like it.
Do you know?
I don't like it at all. It just doesn't do anything for me.
It's kind of like the tutu, just to the knee.
It's very Marilyn, isn't it?
Yeah.
Have you got a fan?
It's nice to see. It is nice to see legs, though.
It is nice, yeah.
Laura's dream dress doesn't show her legs.
It's this one. I love it.
Look at this train.
It's really big. I love it.
Well, if it's big Laura's after.
It's really
It's
nice.
nice, yeah.
It's really nice. You look lovely.
Could you spin around, please? I like it.
I love it.
Yeah.
This is it.
Yeah.
Woo. It's so big, though. It's like, oh.
Oh, well. I said, I think James is going to get this wrong. I mean, he's a bloke. He's a bloke. I don't think James has got a clue.
A lot of dress. Not sure that that's what Laura's going to want.
Like I say, I'm not a big fan of the drag.
I just hope that he gets the one that's just like that.
I know.
Okay.
If this one looks as nice on as it does on the hanger, then we're in trouble.
Don't know what she's going to end up with. Probably a bright white nightie.
Oh.
And not just any bright white nightie. A £2.5 grand bright white nightie.
You're going to be walking up the aisle in a nightie.
Don't.
That is really nice, isn't it?
It's nice.
No, I'm really worried.
Okay, I'm going to take that one. That's the most I've ever spent ever on anything, ever.
Is it?
Ever. What have I ever spent?
How much was your car?
£1,500.
How much was your trip to Hawaii those years ago?
I'll tell you what, you're probably nearing it. 3 months in Hawaii, that's what that dress is. Oh my God!
There you go.
It's taken Mitch 90 minutes to choose a dress costing £2,500. That means his 10 grand dream venue is no longer an option. He's left himself just one day to book a venue and register the marriage, or Laura won't be walking up the aisle at all. And news of the rush is spreading.
I don't want to break this to you, Laura, but I did hear on the Newquay grapevine that there's swell coming in on Thursday.
That was just typical with the wedding starting, that there's going to be a swell.
Do you know, I don't think they've done anything yet.
Don't say that. Oh, my God.
I think you're underestimating him.
Thanks, girl.
Joking aside, he'll have everything sorted by now. He'll be rushing to get it all done so we can go surfing for a week.
The surf along the north coast, 3 to 4 feet, occasionally 6 later, generally good.
Mitch is off on his stag do first thing tomorrow. But for now, he's checking out the Conmarth Hotel, just up the road from Fistral Blue.
This is actually available on the Sunday.
It is, yep.
And with best man Joe at work, support duties fall to pro surfer Ollie.
What do you reckon? It's nice here.
No, I think it's cool, yeah. It's definitely an option.
Okay.
Okay, so this is...
Out back, there's an indoor marquee complete with DJ booth.
Well, it's massive, isn't it? Like, what marquee have you seen this big? It's huge. Looking good, Oliver. I know, I like it.
An evening do here would cost him 3 grand less than at Fistral Blue. It gives Mitch an idea.
We've looked at Fistral Blue as... I was kind of thinking I could have half and half.
Mitch could split the wedding between the two venues, holding his ceremony at Fistral Blue and his evening reception at the Carnmarth.
Well, your decision's been made for you then, hasn't it, really?
It's done. It's done. Let's do it. I hope I don't get in trouble.
It's not the total beach wedding he wanted, but at less than £7,000 for both venues, Mitch is convinced. He sorted 2 venues and a dress in 2 days, which only means one thing.
I'm excited. It's holiday.
Surf's up, dudes! 15 of the country's finest surfers, including European champion Ben Skin Dog Skinner, head off on a 3-day stag do in search of the best waves in Cornwall and Devon.
How much money do you reckon you spent, Mitch? 9,320 quid?
Yeah, but it only leaves 2,700 to get the flowers, photographer, bridesmaids' dresses, decorations, cars, cake, invites, favours.
Yeah, I'm sick. Pumping. Ah, perfect.
Back in Newquay, Laura's heading home to find out if the rumours she's been hearing are true.
Just gonna go and have a quick scout about and find out whether or not he actually has gone away.
She's on the hunt for incriminating evidence.
The flowers are dead. And there's no surfboards. Oh, there is 2. It's bizarre. What about his wetsuits and stuff? He keeps saying it's in the van, so I probably wouldn't know anyway. His big bag's gone.
Exhibit A.
Onwards and upwards.
His toothbrush is gone.
Exhibit B.
He's taking shower gel and stuff. What?
Wash away this wedding shenanigans.
I think he's gone away. I do think he's gone away. Surf's really good. He's not here.
It's just a bit of junky fun, you know?
It confirms Laura's worst fears. Mitch has abandoned the wedding planning after just 4 days.
His surfing just takes over everything, and I knew it would take over this as well. This is when he shouldn't be letting it interfere, but for him, I don't think it wouldn't occur to him that this is more important. So it's frustrating.
The life we lead is a little bit of a piss take on everyone else's general perception of how you should lead a life. Look at this stuff. This is a bed of champions.
Knock yourselves out, lads. Someone else with a bit of a headache at the moment is Laura's mum.
I would have thought his priority would have been to get these invitations out. What am I supposed to say to people who keep asking me, you know, when is it going to be? What's the day going to be? And I'm like a lemon because I don't know anything.
I could always go to a shop and get some invites, but I'm probably going to get ragged pretty heavily if I start doing my invites on my stag trip.
2 weeks' notice is really not enough, and the way it looks like it's going, it's going to be even less than that.
Got to let people know these things, haven't you, in some kind of advance. A few days.
Just not quite yet.
What would James hate?
It's the last night of the stag and time for some ritual humiliation.
That's pretty good.
The boys have stitched me right up. I'm Fat Britney on acid.
Lots of shenanigans went down last night. Fair few beers. Mitch got stitched up with a drink which was full of Tabasco and absinthe. Got nudity. I've seen the DIY man walking around this morning repairing bits and bobs.
Oops.
So, get me home. I'm done.
The epic 3-day stag is over, and it's back down to earth with a bang. Despite a sore head, Mitch is feeling confident.
I feel like I got most of the major things done before I went on my stag do. The pressure for the second week at least has been lifted a little bit by things going so smoothly in the first week.
Mitch might be relaxed, but he's got less than $3 left in his pocket. So with Ben subbing for Joe, the boys set off to find some bargain basement solutions.
Now £5.
Starting with 9 bridesmaids' dresses.
You look really lovely as a bridesmaid. Look at that.
Over at Mum's, Laura doesn't envy Mitch one bit when it comes to keeping all the girls happy.
The bridesmaids are going to be funny, because there's going to be 9 of them for him to find dresses for.
Medium. What size is a medium? Oh, that is quite... That looks like it would fit you.
So what's his fashion sense like?
It's hideous.
99% of the time it's very good. Yeah.
Tie-dye. Tie-dye's in.
But when he gets it wrong, he gets it way off.
Swimwear. That's it, isn't it? It's too good. It's done. It's a no-brainer.
That's 9 bikini negligee combos in 8 minutes. It's a new personal best for Mitch.
I think they're not going to like it very much.
Having had no say whatsoever in what they're wearing, what will the bridesmaids make of Mitch's choice?
It's all right. I like the colour.
What is that?
Oh my God. Oh my God.
That is hideous. £1 that cost. £1.
One measly
£12,000. £1. It was £1. Cool Mitchell will have done it to wind us up.
I thought we'd give them something to sweat on, you know? Send it for a little sizing, let them cluck about it for the day.
Oh. He's got to be joking. He must be joking. He has to be joking. He's got to be joking. That's the worst bikini I've ever seen.
Yeah, sweat on.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Mitchell likes a good tease. That one nearly got us, but quite relieved that we're now getting to go bridesmaid shopping, but it's not going to be easy for him. 9 girls, 9 personalities, 9 different body shapes. Yeah, there might even be tears.
Unaware of the storm brewing, Laura's getting her roots done. Mate Kim is wondering what the groom is going to look like on the day.
Do you think he's going to be suited up? I'd like to think that on his wedding day he'd want to brush up nicely.
Luckily for Laura, Mitch, Joe and her little brother Daniel have every intention of looking cool.
Yeah, I like this.
Not Larry enough.
Right, OK. The sort of blue you were thinking about?
We like the Larry, don't we, Daniel? We like Larry.
Who's he got to help him do colours and things?
Joe. I don't think I've given this a lot of thought, have I?
Yeah, John Travolta. Here we go. This is more like it. Isn't it, Daniel? Oh, yeah, Mitch.
I like that.
Oh, you look alive.
Here we go.
Look alive.
Let's roll the jacket on with it.
I don't think I'll be alive for long.
He's not overly bothered by his appearance, I don't think.
Style, I like it.
I'd like to see him wearing proper shoes.
I don't want to wear flashed, proper shoes.
It'd be good to get a nice light pair of skate shoes.
Like the boot ones and all different colours.
Yeah, that's a good call.
No-go flip-flop and trainers would be bad because I just think it's just so scruffy.
It looks good with your flip-flops on. Because it's a casual suit, it works quite well.
See Laura being happy with that?
She's gonna think it's cool.
With 500 quid laid out on the suits, it's time for the main event. In the bridesmaids' corner, Amy, Emily, Polly and Jodie. In Mitch's corner, Mitch.
The budget, girls, has been rinsed, OK?
What's the budget?
If you want it to cost 30 quid, I'll pay for it. I'm not really cheaping on anything but you, so if that makes you feel any worse.
You're playing with fire there, Mitch.
It's just purple. Purple's just not summer, you know,
See what I'm trying to more like.
But then in that tiny, is that a skirt? Yeah. Bloody hell, you know what I mean? I'm going to be able to see right up to the maker's name.
The maker's name?
Essentially, what I think is hot should be what they think is hot, because what girls wear to look hot is to make boys think they're hot, and I think I'm good at knowing what boys think are hot, so unless they're slipping over on their tears, then they'll just lump it, won't they?
And Mitch has spotted the hottest dress in the shop.
That was it, there.
Mitch, you can't wear that for a bridesmaid.
I wouldn't even wear that to a wedding.
Is that short, is it?
This is really casual, really casual.
Against like Laura's wedding dress, it's going to look like we're going raving.
You've got to remember there's 2 pregnant bridesmaids, so that elastic bit is going to be going right round their bump. I wouldn't say as a bridesmaid I would wear it.
But has it got to be bridesmaid?
No, it doesn't have to be.
It's all about Laura to me, basically,
It doesn't
girls.
have to be a bridesmaid dress, but we need to look nice. It's all about Laura to us as well.
I know,
That's
yeah.
why I wouldn't wear that to a wedding.
Yeah, but I'm just kind
Think
of...
about the pictures, the wedding picture with us wearing that.
Yeah.
Like,
To me, I
about
think you'd look hot in
people's
it. But you walk around now and you show me what you think in here to give me an idea of what you're thinking.
Who's slipping on tears now, eh, Mitch?
Nothing's ever simple. 'Cause I'm so far off the mark by the sounds of it. I'm just going to have to wait and see what they're thinking, really. I have no idea. I'm pretty clueless on this front. So I'm glad with their help, really.
We wouldn't even buy a dress to go to a wedding from here.
Right, we're going looking somewhere else.
Outnumbered and outclassed, Mitch throws in the towel and lets the ladies take charge.
9 women. It's hard enough to keep one happy, I've found. Do you know what comes to mind? Beautiful dress and Rambo.
He's not wrong.
Yeah.
I would be nice.
I've also got this one.
Oh, I really like that one.
It's 237.50.
237 quid. What's so special about it? Has it got real silver on the shoulders?
It's Italian silk.
There's no point in trying it on, because if you love it, it won't happen.
You tell him, Mitch.
Oh, we like that. And it's nice and long.
And you can get pregnant bumps underneath it.
It looks like they like the Italian silk number that cost 240 quid. It's way too much. Let's go and chat to the owner and see what we can do.
But at more than £2,000 for 9 dresses, Mitch is going to need a miracle.
Because they are the end of the range, I will be honest, they have brought in a new style. I can do them for like 130.
If the girls agree to help, it might just happen.
So that's more than your budget intended, anyway.
It was always going to be more than budget with you girls. Let's go halfies on it.
Love it!
It's an amazing deal, but the designer dresses have set Mitch back nearly 600 quid. At least it's done.
Yes! Yes! Can I do a dance?
And with the guys and girls both kitted out, Mitch heads off to celebrate. But over in St Austell, Laura's mum and stepdad Harvey aren't even sure if there's going to be a wedding.
I can't believe we still have not had these invitations through. I have got to get the dog booked into the kennels because it's summer and they're busy.
Why don't you give him a ring, then?
Give him a second, Harvey's still got water in his ears.
James, it's your mother-in-law.
Oh, hello, mother-in-law.
Hello, James. Now, when are these invites likely to arrive?
Soon.
The sooner they're out, I would appreciate it.
Cool. Don't worry about it, Jan. I'm making them tonight and probably going through the night doing them.
Lovely.
Nice one.
Take care.
I've got to send off these invites and fill people in on what's going on.
If he's having to make them, then he could be running very low on the budget.
How much making is he going to do?
I don't know, Harvey.
Quite a lot as it goes.
I like to think of myself as a bit of a perfectionist with stuff like arts and crafts kind of things anyway, so I'm going to make sure they look OK.
Nothing to worry about. At the end of the evening, you'll say, James, you've done a good job.
I really, truly hope that I will.
Well, I do too, because, you know...
Otherwise I'm going to break his kneecaps.
Yeah.
Washable finger paint.
He lets my daughter down, God help him.
No, he won't. I'm sure he won't.
Fish, seashell, absolutely perfect. Pirates.
Come the next morning, the riotous clash of pirates, surfboards and lovebirds is complete.
Oh, God. I stayed up until 4 in the morning, finishing off, but I think it's looking worthwhile, you know?
Sterling effort, Mitch. And it's given him plenty of time to think about why he's doing it.
I've known for some time that I wanted to spend the rest of my life with her, and essentially that's still what it is. It's just going to be that. Just trying to please each other for the rest of our days, really.
Laura might be oblivious to Mitch's hard work, but she's sure whatever he's planning, it's for the right reasons.
Marriage is really important to Mitch. And he was the one that instigated the marriage, and he's the one that's been really keen to do it, and that is lovely for me. Because we've both come from divorced parents, I think it's a big thing for him. But I just think that he wants to make sure that we do it properly. And he only does it once.
I think that's pretty normal, really, when you have two people that love each other as much as we do. It's nice to be paired up and have a wingman or a wingwoman.
With a week till the wedding, it's his wingwoman's turn to take a road trip. Mitch has hired a minibus to whisk the girls off on a hen-do adventure.
Terrifying.
It's terrifying that Mitchell's organised today and we know nothing about it.
Yeah, that is terrifying.
It'll be fine.
And what were the chances it wouldn't involve surfing?
Oh, God! I'm so scared. I reckon the bodyboard would be all right. I think he's done a really good job, and I think all the girls love it.
Thankfully, Laura's hen is going to be more than just a dunk in the wave pool. Thoughtful Mitch has also arranged a pampering session.
Couldn't be any better. This just tops it perfectly.
While Laura has her nails painted, Mitch is chewing his. His laid-back approach to wedding planning is coming back to bite.
The budget is wearing very thin. £392 left. I've still got to get flowers, I've still got to get the cake, I've still got to do the gifts, and the bill coming off the girls' hen-do is a little bit more than I thought. The drinks that I hadn't supplied because the budget wouldn't do it, I think they've ended up having anyway, and it's fair enough, it's the hen-do, they should be drinking, but I think I'm going to give the girls a call and see if I can wangle some money back.
Hello.
Hello there, Amy. How's it going?
Thanks, Mitch. Everyone's had a lovely time and says thank you very much.
Well, I've been doing some sums.
Yeah?
And I've got a problem.
Okay.
What you've just done this afternoon has actually come in more expensive than I thought, and I was hoping so I could buy flowers for the wedding that you girls might not mind sticking a tenner in the kitty each.
£10 each.
I wouldn't ask, and I hope that you can pass that information on, but it really is. The coffer's that's empty. It's gone. Nice one. Have a good rest of your day. Sorry. Bye. It's hopefully not going to break their bank, whereas it's going to make Laura's day even better. So I'm pretty happy.
The same can't be said for the bridesmaids. They've already spent £65 each.
A bit tough for us bridesmaids because we have contributed towards our dresses, and it's ruined it a bit for Laura because she's had a lovely day and it's put a bit of a dampener on the end of the day, really.
So sorry, girls.
It's fine. I've had a lovely day. It's only £10, it's like nothing.
I know, but that's so annoying.
I've had such a nice day and this has just kind of killed it. But that's Mitch.
It sounds like the girls are having a great time and they're having a way of their time, basically, and they didn't mind.
Just typical. Why not tell us at the beginning of the day, girls, you're going to be doing this, but you're going to have to contribute towards it.
It's just the way it's been done is a little bit awkward.
It's a small oversight, but it begs the question, what else has Mitch forgotten for the big day? At least the bridesmaids are taking control of the hen-do, and they have an evil plan.
As soon as I was told that the bridesmaids were taking over, I was scared.
I wouldn't spend too much time on your makeup, Laura.
I knew I'd be in for a nightmare.
We might have tears in a minute, but then when she sees us, I think she'll be all right because we look like, what word can I use?
Absolute freak.
Gimps.
With the 140 quid generously donated by the bridesmaids, Laura will see flowers at the wedding.
That's good.
5 of those?
5 like that, I think, yeah.
Just not many of them. Over at her dad's, Laura's thinking about her wedding photos. Dad Chris is also a photographer and they regularly do weddings together. So Laura knows exactly what she wants.
For me, I want all those getting ready shots, you know, the hair and flowers as well.
I'm pretty sure that if he needed me to do it, he would ask me.
It's a bit worrying, because I would have thought he'd speak to you.
You're going to be all right, darling.
Yeah, I hope so. But look at these.
Meanwhile, invites are at last dropping on doormats. It's everyone's first taste of Mitch's beach theme.
It's brilliant. It's definitely changed, isn't it?
We've got the surfboard, and obviously the beach and the sea. I'm absolutely gobsmacked.
And Dad's got a surprise for Laura. Her own special handmade invite.
Oh, my God. I don't really know what to say.
What can I say?
There's a lot of effort gone into that.
He's put a lot of thought into that, I tell you.
Laura asked me last night, will I guess the colour scheme from the invitations?
That colour is awful. He's trying to wind me up. That's what he's trying to do.
Good thing she doesn't know what he's planning for the evening.
Fancy dress. Fancy dress.
Pea party stole my New Year's Eve idea.
She might think it's an absolutely brilliant idea, but on the other hand, she might be completely appalled. I don't know. I really don't know.
It's the day before the wedding, and Laura's about to see the £2.5 grand designer gown that Mitch spent just 90 minutes choosing. Let's hope she gets her hands on it before Mum and Amy do.
Really, really nervous. Can't wait to see it. There was no booth when the dress went past.
It didn't fill the bag out.
It wasn't
a lot,
boofing.
did it?
No.
It's nothing like the big dress Laura fell in love with.
Ready to see it?
Yes. Oh my God. Oh my God. I just love it. It's beautiful.
I hope you do like it, because it's the most expensive dress in the shop.
It's the most expensive dress.
one we've got.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
It's...
2,500.
All right. Has he done good?
He's done really good. This is really different to the one I've been looking at, actually.
Really?
Yeah. I thought I'd go for something more full.
Right.
But having
you
got
still
here
happy?
and seen it, yeah, it's me. It is more me. Definitely, I love it. I'm not sure my mum will like it, actually.
Oh, really?
I don't care what she thinks.
I'm speechless because, well, it's certainly nothing like what you were trying.
I know. Feels really luxurious.
I think personally now the shock of it's worn off because it's so different. I do think it's lovely.
Oh, it's beautiful.
It's... I love it.
Mitch has absolutely nailed the dress. But the devil is in the detail.
Shoes.
Well, these are lovely. How much are these?
No idea. A lot, I would imagine.
Laura's dreaming of designer heels.
I've just realised that I've not got Laura any shoes to wear with her wedding dress, so I'm going to have to borrow some money and go and get some shoes for her. I need to make a phone call. I just don't know quite who to ring.
Surely there's someone who can help a desperate groom. A friendly face in his hour of need.
Hello, Jan. How's it going?
Hello?
Or not.
I've spent every single penny I'm to spend, and I haven't got Laura any shoes.
Oh, right.
It's pretty much wear her home, or her rather lovely mother is going to owe her one for lending her.
Yes, I thought that was coming, yes. OK.
Brilliant. Thanks, Jan.
Speak to you in a bit.
Cheers. Bye. Well, that sounded all right. She's perfectly upbeat. I need to borrow some money off of my future mother-in-law.
Bank of mother-in-law.
Before she is even my mother-in-law.
I'm not particularly impressed, put it that way. But it's my daughter, so obviously I'll do it for her.
Let's just get there and sort it out. We're not going to get there behind these old fogies, though.
Come on, James, come on.
For the third time in 3 weeks, the surfer is bumming cash to keep his beach wedding afloat.
Look, if you're really stuck, give me a ring.
No, it's fine. I'll sort it. Don't worry about it. No, you've been a legend. Thank you very much.
But if you can't, give me a ring.
Yeah.
Have faith, Jan. No one can rush a job like Mitch.
I've seen worse. 23 quid. Job done.
Hardly. There's still a ton of things to do. Collecting the cheesecake.
Cheers. See you again.
Grabbing some shells to decorate the tables.
And these are pretty cool here, look.
And picking up pimp hats for the pea party. Which just leaves transport, photography, favours, place names and the table plan. All the details that make a wedding.
So the wedding of the year.
Yeah. Woo. Sick.
But what will Laura make of her casual beach wedding above a fish and chip shop on one of Britain's busiest beaches?
The fear's descended on me today. I think today's the first day that I've gone, oh my God, completely freaked out, and I'm feeling like I'm just gonna have a complete breakdown.
It's the morning of the big day, and the conditions aren't ideal for a beach wedding. But it's not all bad news.
The surf along the north coast, generally 2 to 3 feet, becoming mainly clean.
I think what I need to do is go down and set the tables up, and then once I've done that, I reckon I could be even more clear conscience and go for a quick surf.
Over at bridesmaid Polly's house, it's not the miserable weather worrying Laura. It's Mitch's attention to detail.
Is there anything going in my hair?
Not as far as I don't know, not as far as I know. So he hasn't given me anything. So I take it he hasn't got anything, but...
I can't believe I didn't get anything for my hair. That's so stupid. What bride do you see walking down the aisle with nothing in her hair? It's a wedding day. I'm sure he's probably forgotten a lot of things. I can't imagine we've got wedding favours.
I put some gifts down to see what they look like.
Actually, Mitch is treating everyone to a bottle of sand and a name pedal and a few shells.
It's kind of as it falls a little bit, you know, like, there's no point in fussing too much.
Back in the bridal camp, Laura wants her dad.
There's no photographer here yet, and I'm nearly done my hair and makeup, so would you be able to take a few shots?
We'll get something together. We'll just get the shots before we get to the reception, and hopefully there'll be a photographer there. So...
Dad needn't worry. Mitch wouldn't forget the photos. He's got good friend and pro photographer Kirsten capturing every moment of his wedding surf.
Shall we clear up, ready?
While Mitch heads off into the deep blue.
Oh, God.
Deep blue is all Laura is seeing.
Not what I would have chosen in a million years, but yeah, you all look lovely. Are you all happy?
Yes.
Are you sure?
Yes.
It's good so I can get my leg up, because I like to dance like this.
Yeah, you do. Oh, my God.
At least she loves her own dress.
Like a princess.
And her 23 quid shoes.
They're really nice.
I loved it.
Yeah.
Which is more than can be said for the boys' footwear.
Flip-flops. Are you serious?
Yeah.
Bloody man. Christ's sake.
Mitch may be riding high, but Laura's dream of an elegant, sophisticated day is sinking fast.
No way! Is that for the bridesmaids?
Nope, that's for you, love.
Pat's cabs.
I think
think it's bloody awful. To be completely honest, nothing like arriving in style. Polly.
They could have put a few more bows on it, really, couldn't they?
They could have had it through the blooming wash.
That's a good point.
It might not be luxury, but at least the bride and her 9 bridesmaids are going to fit in.
Oh, it's a bit... Oh, my dress.
Down at Fistral Beach, the guests are arriving, but there's no sign of the groom.
Haven't seen James. No ushers, nothing at the moment. So I have no idea what's happening.
Fingers crossed everything goes all right.
I can't imagine him to still be in the surf and rock up a bit late, but that's just James.
Well, he'd better get a move on. The bride's not far away.
Oh, where's the indicator?
It's going left here by the looks of it.
Oh, where are we going?
No ushers, no groom. Mitch wants a casual wedding, but this is ridiculous. Even the staff are getting edgy.
Waiting for James to turn up, so hopefully, you know, in the next 5-10 minutes he needs to be here, because the registrars will be coming along.
That's it. Last surf as a free man.
What's going on?
Gonna be banded soon.
There's Mitchell in a wetsuit. Only kidding.
Phew, Mitch arrives in the nick of time.
What's going on?
Just moments before the bridal party. Minus the bride. Lifeguard Mitch has laid on some transport for his bride after all.
I can see the lifeguard truck with ribbons on it.
Oh my God.
This is typical him.
Yep, Mitch to the rescue.
Not going to get my countryside dream.
Well, I had a good little surf this morning, right there. See, you can see why I'm getting married here.
I think it's Fistral Blue, knowing him. Might be. It's right on the beach. Now I feel sick and I'm hungry.
Well, you could always stop for some fish and chips.
Where are we going?
Oh my God, you look amazing.
I ask you now, James, will you take Laura to be your wife for the rest of your lives together? Answer.
Yes, I will.
Laura, I ask you now.
I will.
Laura, with this ring, a promise is sealed between us.
A promise of love and friendship.
To bind us together.
Through our passage of time.
James and Laura, it is now my pleasure to announce that you are husband and wife.
Love you.
Hats, cabs, flip-flops. Not so sure.
I know. But
But
literally,
then-
I rinsed the budget, and Pat's cabs was how you were getting it.
I didn't mind.
Well, darling.
And then, of course, there's Mitch's budget beach decor.
You remembered favours. Ah! I so didn't think you would remember favours.
What a dream. This is a dream for me, really. This is probably more my dream than yours.
But at least Laura's getting her professional photos.
Thank you, Laura, for being the most beautiful, perfect girl that I've dreamt about all my life.
This wedding has definitely reflected James's taste. Yes, it's definitely James has got his stamp on this one.
It's been an absolute major success.
It was a shame that Laura had to sort of amble down the cliffs, and maybe if she'd organised the wedding, there might have been a slightly different mode of transport.
The organisation's been pretty loose, but considering he's such a surf bum, I think it's turned out all right. Turned out real good.
I really did think the whole thing was going to be a complete shambles, but he has surprised me. So yes, I'm delighted with the way it's turned out.
He ran out of budget, didn't he? So there was no limo and no horse-drawn carriage, just Pat's cabs.
And the newlyweds take a tuxie to their reception venue.
How are you? Have you had a good day?
I've had an amazing day, thank you.
You look like a beautiful bride.
Thank you. It's all down to you.
Well, you know, I like to try. This is us celebrating the rest of our lives together, and if I do anything to upset you, I won't be letting you down, I'll be letting everyone here down, and I have no intention of doing that.
Turn the pirate, nick his patch!
Don't speak too soon.
Darling wife of mine, I would do my best not to ruin it for you, but this is a pea party and you're the princess.
Surely it's every bride's dream. Porn stars, priests, pimps. Pucker up, princess. Next time, James and Mercy.
I could picture us coming in and bursting into tears.
Exactly what I didn't want!
African men don't wear pink.
Where's the makeup artist?
With the rings. Disaster.
Oh my God, I can't get in!
Going to McDonald's.
McDonald's?
Oi, listen to that.